Ready New Year!
Happy New Year.
We gotta smile, bitch! Smile, bitch! Come on!
We gonna start this thing alright. Duval in the motherfucking house. Come on, come on. Do it, baby, take it, baby. Do it, baby, take it, baby. Do it, baby, take it, baby.
Hello, my beautifully broken people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning or night, whichever one it is for you. If you're new here, welcome home. Please remember, most Fridays I share one of your videos to show my appreciation, so please be sure to like or dislike, comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that bell. Today we will be discussing nickocado, avocado, Stephanie Sue, and Zach Choi. With that being said, let's get into it. If you guys aren't aware of the drama that recently happened between nickocado, avocado, and Stephanie Sue, please go check out the two videos you see on your screen. Check out my community tab as well. That should get you up to speed. So yesterday, Nick finally decided to respond to Stephanie Sue's allegations, and the internet does what it does best, switch sides and says Nick handed Stephanie the biggest Uno reverse card in history. But for those who don't lack discernment, knew that the only Uno card that was served was our necessary opinions. Okay? So, Zach Choi is an ASMR mukbanger who Nick claimed gave him permission to show his text messages during Nick's response video. So, Nick used these messages as receipts. Girl, you can't see me, girl, but I am rolling my eyes, girl. I'll put a gif up or something. Anyway, so Zach is now publicly speaking out against Nick. And not only does he says he didn't give Nick permission to use his private text messages, but he supports Stephanie. I'm going to roll you guys a clip of what he released on his Instagram earlier today. Please feel free to pause and read, as I will be sparing you my Hook Don't Fall Nick's reading.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am completely pissed. I was going to write a script for this video. Why am I still getting hate?
We were two guys that scares here, so from now on, I'm going to report the news. Let's go inside the stories.
Expose, 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 expose.
The following will be my commentary, and if you don't enjoy that, the door is over there, poo. So first, let's address the "I wonder who her friends are" comment. So he says he didn't give Nick permission to show those messages, and he feels like Nick intentionally put them out to hurt Stephanie. And on that part, I believe him and I agree. However, he says he wasn't saying that to be mean. He was simply asking a question because he didn't know Stephanie. Girl, by another lie. I call BS, bitch. PS is BS. Okay? So, what I mean by that is, I don't think that, he probably wasn't being mean, but he definitely didn't say it because he was just asking a question, girl. Like, he said it because he was gossiping like a little girl. Okay, like, I was going to say most men, but I'm going to say some, because y'all not finna get me together in the comments, okay? Okay, so again, he basically tells us that he didn't give Nick permission to use the messages. And of course, that's another lie Nick told in his video. No surprise. Then he gets into what he feels like happened. And he thinks Nick never liked Stephanie to begin with, and he planned on exposing her the entire time. So we know Nick admitted that two of his friends already didn't like Stephanie because she came off as a user and was allegedly stealing brand deals. He claimed that he didn't know her that well, so he was just like, whatever. Girl, I'm rolling my eyes like that. So Zach feels like once Stephanie wanted to clear Veronica's name, that upset Nick, and it made him want to expose Stephanie. And how he was going to do that was to try to get her to talk about the things she told him off camera, on camera 3 months prior. Of course, Nick will probably amplify it. So for a second, I was like, girl, I thought I let Nick swindle me, because remember in my last video, I forgot what I said, girl. This whole situation, my brain hurt, girl. My brain hurt. So I was like, damn, Nick never really didn't say anything about what she allegedly said that was so disturbing about Veronica. All he kept saying was she wanted to make a documentary. She wanted to make a documentary. So to me, I felt like, bitch, you connected invisible dots. Like you let him swindle you, and you supposed to be the human lie detector. Then I was like, bitch, no, because excuse me, if it wasn't that bad, what she said, what was she so scared for, girl? Girl, it had to be more to hear that. Girl, it had to. Forget the documentary. Why was she so pressed? Why was she so pressed? What did she tell him? What don't we know? Girl. Then Zach goes on to say that he saw how Nick made Stephanie uncomfortable during the collab and asked Nick to edit the video because the T channels will upload Nick making Stephanie Sue uncomfortable for 5 minutes. That's hilarious. Of course not him making her uncomfortable, but because he knew the T-spies are everywhere, girl. Anyway, he says that at first Nick was dismissive until he actually watched the footage and agreed with Zach and edited some parts of the video. So that caused out another one of Nick's lies when he said he didn't know she was uncomfortable and everything was fine, but we already knew that. He then drops a bomb, and I'm going to read this verbatim. A video with all our texts from the day the collabs were canceled have been posted. As you will see, Nick becomes increasingly aggressive, as I didn't want to join him on condemning Stephanie in private. These texts demonstrate how difficult it is to voice an opposing opinion to his. Whenever I would disagree with him, I'd always have a looming fear he would get mad and use it against me. In my opinion, these are the only relevant private text messages which should be shared, as they are actually about the event in question and not from 3 months ago.
You're so good at it, sweetie.
I know one of my T-spies was like, you can do it. You're doing good, sweetie, while I was reading. I'm usually an excellent reader, but because I have to listen to my annoying voice back, it makes me nervous for some reason. Anyway, if what Zach is saying is true, and from the text, if you perceive it in a certain way, then it will come off as aggressive. The only reason why I'm not 100% agreeing is with text messages. You can't necessarily 100% say someone is being aggressive or not. That's why I like just picking up the phone and talking, but that's just me. I will say is that Nick hates to be challenged on his opinions, and that's just based off of me watching him from over the years. I know that he doesn't like opposing opinions. So what have we learned? Nick told lies, Stephanie told lies, and Zach is somewhere in the middle for me. So here's what Stephanie put out after she saw Nick uploaded that video. She was like, oh no, bis. And Honey also released a statement following Zach's, and she's still posting messages of people sending her these disgusting, disturbing messages. Although I feel like those messages are trifling and absolutely unacceptable, I feel like she's milking this. I don't like the fact that I can't go through her history and see her post anything positive from her true supporters. And I'm sure that she's getting more positive DMs than negative. Yet she's choosing, okay? Yes, she's making a choice to dwell on the negative messages. And I feel like she's doing that to drive sympathy. Some people may not agree, but that's just my own. Anyway, I'm done with this. After seeing what Stephanie said, after seeing what Nick said, and after seeing what Zach said, where do you stand? Leave your unnecessary and necessary opinions in the comment section below, and I'll see you hoes in the next one. Bye!
Clear it out. Girl, clear it out.
Come on. Do it, baby, take it, baby. Do it, baby, take it, baby. Do it, baby, take it.